I've got a stunning video to play for you of MAGA Mike Johnson, who is the Speaker of the House of Representatives right now. Not only is this an elected member of the House, he is the Speaker of the House. He is throwing out another little wrinkle that they're throwing everything at the wall to see what sticks on the Epstein stuff. How can we protect Trump? That's the most important thing. And what MAGA Mike Johnson throws out there is, Biden might have even doctored the Epstein files. Now, of course, there's a couple problems with that, and I'll tell you what they are in a moment.
Quickly weigh in on Epstein. Many are hoping to see more of those files released. There could be future court proceedings. Is there any reason that you have to believe that any documents were tampered with by so-called deep state operatives?
Look, it hasn't been my area that I've worked on. Unfortunately, I wish I knew more about it. It's been in the Department of Justice. One of our concerns is, of course, that it was held in the hands of the DOJ leaders under the last administration, the Biden-Harris administration. And we all know how crooked and corrupt so many of those top officials were, how they engaged in lawfare against President Trump. And he has a concern, and I do as well, that things could have been doctored in those records. So that's part of the concern. But
we have a concern. Trump has the concern. MAGA Mike has the concern that the Epstein files could have been doctored by Biden, because he and the people working for him were obviously so corrupt. There are two really important issues with this argument. Number one, if Biden had the Epstein files doctored, or if people working for Biden did, it would be because they would want to get some utility out of that. So why didn't Biden release the files? Now you could say, well, it's better if Biden doctors the files, but then waits to see if Trump will release them. But we all have known for years that Trump knows he might be in the Epstein files and he's unlikely to release them. So it's a very stupid strategy if you are anyone associated with Biden to say, let's doctor the Epstein files to make Trump look bad and then wait for Trump to release them. He never would. Not to mention, Joe Biden was planning on being reelected, or at least Kamala Harris being reelected. And so none of it really makes any sense whatsoever. But there's a broader question. Remember that Jeffrey Epstein's arrest happened when Donald Trump was president. Remember that Jeffrey Epstein's death happened when Donald Trump was president. Why, if Trump really wanted to release the files, why wouldn't he have done it before Biden became president? Why was it that that wasn't an option? And now Trump's only option is to release possibly doctored files post-Biden. If he wanted to release the files, he could have done it already. So none of this makes sense. And I know a lot of people are writing to me saying, can you how does this make sense, David? What does he mean? It seems that there are logical problems with this. You are completely and totally correct. It doesn't make any sense. But MAGA Mike has shown he, like Tulsi, they are willing to say anything to help defend the position of this administration and to protect Donald Trump.